Nestled within the leafy suburb of Mossley Hill in Liverpool, L'Olivetto is an independent family-run restaurant supported by a dedicated kitchen team. Staff at front of house always on hand with recommendations from their tasty menu to their choosing a wine to complement your dish. Call us on 0151 724 5169. That's 0151 724 5169.
To me, Irish people are the funniest in the world. They just are.
Oh, this looks amazing.
I just love any food that comes with its own home.
Everyone's a comedian.
Anything else?
Some greens.
What do you think I am? A juggler?
Stunning. Inspirational. Would you look at the brushstrokes on it?
I think the reason I see comedy in everything is because I was surrounded by it growing up. That's good.
You wouldn't know we're 105.
You're 105.
Do you know what? There's only one word for that. Absolutely cracker.
Hi, how are you? In Ireland, one of the greatest compliments you can give someone is to describe them as a character.
If you find any pearls, give them to me, okay?
Come on, Slowcoat! Come on, I'm coming! You couldn't run the leg to yourself!
Because as every writer knows, it's the characters you remember long after you've forgotten the story.
Fill your heart with Ireland. Discover more at ireland.com.
Eurogold is driven by being the best civil engineering contractor in the Northwest, ensuring its clients are given the highest level of service that they deserve. Eurogold work in a wide range of industry sectors, including house building, highways, commercial and industrial build.
The Warrington Irish Club, a friendly and welcoming club keeping the Irish culture alive. We have Irish and country music every Saturday night, tribute nights, race nights, charity nights and karaoke. All live sports are shown on big screens. We have snooker, dominoes and Crown Green bowling teams along with arts and craft. Pop in for a friendly welcome and book your event at the Warrington Irish Club.
Nestled within the leafy suburb of Mossley Hill in Liverpool, L'Olivetto is an independent family-run restaurant supported by a dedicated kitchen team. Staff at front of house always on hand with recommendations from their tasty menu to their choosing a wine to complement your dish. Call us on 0151 724 5169. That's 0151 724 5169.
Hello everyone and welcome to the show. The Irish Heritage are celebrating their 50th anniversary this year, and recently we went along to attend their summer concert, and we'll be telling you all about it later in the show. Now, the All Britain Fleadh Cheoil was held at Carmel College in St Helens. It was officially opened by the Mayor of St Helens, Councillor Jeanette Banks, Sarah Mangan, the Consul General of Ireland and the North of England, and Attracta Brady, President of Comhaltas Ceoltóirí. It was a two-day event and we were delighted to meet so many talented young people.
Welcome to Fleadh Cheoil Britain 2024, everyone. You're very, very welcome. So my name is Patrick Ballantyne. I am the chair of this year's Fleadh Cheoil, and I'm also the secretary here of All Britain. For those of you who don't know me, I am originally from Luton, but I'm living now in Liverpool. I'm a fiddle and banjo player, but I've been very active on the local session scene here, and I'm now playing with the newly reformed Liverpool Ceilidh Band, so we're very excited to be performing tomorrow for you.
Patrick, it's absolutely fantastic to see the Fleadh Cheoil here in St Helens.
do you know what? It's very overwhelming in the sense that it's brilliant to see it come to fruition. Do you know, we've been working on this now for 9-12 months, and it's just fantastic to be finally here in the school, seeing all these people that I've been working with online for the last 9-12 months, whatever. It's just fantastic to be here, and the weather's not great, but we're going to have a fantastic weekend, that's for sure.
The spirits are good.
The spirits are good. We've just had our opening ceremony, of course, and there's a good buzz, there's a good life around the place, which is fantastic to see.
Comhaltas in Britain is an organisation of friendship. So this festival of friendship, through music, dance, the arts and much more, has given back to the community of Irish culture for over 65 years. We are so proud that you, the All Britain Fleadh, have chosen St Helens Carmel College for the first time to stage this year's second round events. St Helens Borough has a rich history of Irish music and dance. My own church, St Patrick's, had its own pipe band for many years. Many families in the borough are of Irish descent, and the style of music, and especially Irish dancing, is very well known in this area.
It's an enormous pleasure to be invited to attend the All Britain Fleadh, and I'm especially delighted that this year's Fleadh is taking place in the Northwest, not least because it gives me the opportunity to represent the Irish Government here today. Since taking up the post as Ireland's first Consul General for the North of England in July 2021, I have been amazed and heartened by the breadth and depth and talent of the traditional music scene across the country. The Fleadh provides a perfect showcase to celebrate this rich tradition. Irish traditional music is the heartbeat of our nation, a soulful echo of our history and a vibrant expression of our collective identity. Every note carries the stories, joys and sorrows of generations past. I would like to take this opportunity to pay tribute to all those in Comhaltas Ceoltóirí, past and present, for their hard work throughout the year in not only keeping the flame alight, but in bringing it to generation after generation here in Britain. And I would like to acknowledge all the participants in this year's competition. There are no certain winners, but there are always talented and committed musicians. You are the custodians of traditional Irish music in Britain, and I would like to thank you for all you do to preserve our culture. I love this. I love this because it is bringing us all together. And let's face it, Comhaltas is a family. And Sarah said there a few minutes ago that the musicians are the custodians, and she's quite right. And we have to look at the idea that we have a responsibility as the custodians. We were given this music, this song, this dance, this fabulous language, this culture, and it is our responsibility to pass it on to the next generation. And I must say that the music we heard a few minutes ago was doing that in spades. Gur míle maith. A lot of young people nowadays listen to music and they say they love music, and that's fine, but where do they hear it? They hear it on an app, on the radio, on their phone, Netflix, Disney, or whatever other else that they want to download onto their phones. But what Comhaltas does, and what Comhaltas does really well, is that it brings live music to the young people. And if we look at these young people right here, I'm sure if their parents could answer me now, they have grown up like that. They have been given the music as children. They listened to the live music. They are now showing that live music to yourselves as the audience and to us as the audience. And that is our pleasure, that we can hear live music. And it is one of the huge benefits of Comhaltas.
In the opening ceremony there, we just had the Mayor of St Helens, Councillor Jeanette Banks, was with us here, which was fantastic, and it's great to see such local support there from the local authority. We had Sarah Mangan here from the Consul. Brilliant to see them here, and we're always very grateful for them for their funding. The ESP programme provides a lot of funding for us to be able to run these kind of events, which is fantastic. Lots of other people. Our newly elected Uachtaráin, so the president of Comhaltas, Attracta Brady, is here with us all weekend, as well as a whole host of local MPs, senior Comhaltas people, and of course attendees, competitors, families, etc. It's brilliant to see everyone coming together for the weekend. Every year we like to give some long service awards for local people. So this year we're in the north of England, of course, so we've awarded some long service awards this year. Anna O'Hare from Liverpool, Margaret Webster from Ashton, Moira Doolan also from Liverpool, and of course Barbara Ahern there from Manchester as well. And then finally we give a prestigious Gradam na Egsha award to a really profound member of our community, and this year's award has gone to Karen Ryan from London, who of course runs lots of brilliant teaching programmes across London, but also a very vibrant London Music Festival as well.
You've got great Irish heritage yourself.
I have, yeah, of course. You know, second generation. My dad hails from Sligo. My mum has family hailing from Tyrone and Kilkenny. So I was born and raised in a very Irish household down in Luton. That's where I was born. I grew up playing music through Comhaltas in Luton, in the Luton branch, Leagrave. And then I've just progressed through my Comhaltas journey, working in different volunteer roles. I'm now the provincial secretary, and then of course this year I'm the chair of the All Britain Fleadh. So it's a real honour and a real pleasure for me to be able to give something back to Comhaltas, because I've benefited a lot from it over the years as a kid.
The Fleadh Cheoil was a great success, with competitors taking part from all around the country. Well done to them all. We'll take a break and we'll be back with you very soon.
Nestled within the leafy suburb of Mossley Hill in Liverpool, Lolivetto is an independent family-run restaurant supported by a dedicated kitchen team. Staff at front of house always on hand with recommendations from their tasty menu to their choosing a wine to complement your dish. Call us on 0151 724 5169. That's 0151 724 5169.
To me, Irish people are the funniest in the world. They just are.
Oh, this looks amazing.
I just love any food that comes with its own home.
Everyone's a comedian.
Anything else?
Some greens.
What do you think I am? A juggler?
Stunning. That's Breataine. Would you look at the brushstrokes on it?
I think the reason I see comedy in everything is because I was surrounded by it growing up.
That's good. You wouldn't know we're 105.
Between us. Do you know what? There's only one word for that. Absolutely cracker.
Hi, how are you? In Ireland, one of the greatest compliments you can give someone is to describe them as a character.
If you find any pearls, give them to me, okay?
Come on, Slowcoat. Come on, I'm coming. You couldn't run the leg to yourself.
Because as every writer knows, it's the characters you remember long after you've forgotten the story.
Fill your heart with Ireland. Discover more at Ireland.com.
Eurogold is driven by being the best civil engineering contractor in the Northwest, ensuring its clients are given the highest level of service that they deserve. Eurogold work in a wide range of industry sectors, including house building, highways, commercial and industrial build.
The Warrington Irish Club, a friendly and welcoming club keeping the Irish culture alive. We have Irish and country music every Saturday night, tribute nights, race nights, charity nights and karaoke. All live sports are shown on big screens. We have snooker, dominoes and crown green bowling teams along with arts and craft. Pop in for a friendly welcome and book your event at the Warrington Irish Club.
Nestled within the leafy suburb of Mossley Hill in Liverpool, Lolivetto is an independent family-run restaurant supported by a dedicated kitchen team. Staff at front of house always on hand with recommendations from their tasty menu to their choosing a wine to complement your dish. Call us on 0151 724 5169. That's 0151 724 5169.
Welcome back. The Irish Heritage Summer Concert was held at the beautiful surroundings of Leighton House in Kensington in London to celebrate their 50th anniversary. The Irish Heritage is a registered charity who supports Irish and Anglo-Irish music, arts, literature and drama.
It's wonderful to be here in the beautiful Leighton House, as I'm sure you've seen. We're halfway through our 50th anniversary celebratory year. Can you believe it, already 6 months have passed? And a lot of you here tonight are directly linked to our continued success, so thank you so much for coming.
Irish Heritage was formed in 1974 here in London, and it's a registered charity. It was started by Edna and Charles Kennedy, and they were Irish. They'd moved over to London. Charles, I believe, worked in the Irish embassy himself, and they wanted to bring a new appreciation for classical music by Irish performers that hadn't really been done before in London or even England. So they wanted to bring that and recognise that and support young musicians who were also coming over to England to find work. So it was a great way of really bringing appreciation to classical music that hadn't been done before.
This year you're celebrating 50 years. What a magnificent achievement.
Yeah, no, it's brilliant. And I mean, really, there are people, you know, lots of people who've come before us who've really done amazing work to keep it going for that long. I mean, really past through Edna and then Charles. We've also got Niall Gallagher, who will also be here tonight, and he really supported it and made it who it was. And I think he did it for 21 years, which is exceptional. And then previous to Jim Kirby taking over, Paddy Lennon as well, really kind of helped and really made I guess London really recognised and England really recognised it as a charity, and, you know, really kind of bring that publicity that we needed. And we now do a lot of collaborations with like the Blackwater Valley Opera Festival, and it's really made it known to, so our job is easy now, really, just to kind of keep it going and keep it running and to really kind of support Irish musicians in the UK.
Given a great platform to many performers.
Yeah, absolutely, and we've seen some fantastic performers come through. Tara here herself will also be, you know, she's really the really kind of, I suppose, the example for us that we look at, and many performers as well who've done great things and, you know, have really performed. We had actually Amy Gillen, who is an incredible flautist. She was speaking last week to the Irish Cultural Centre about everything that she's done. She's actually performed for the King, which is fantastic. So they really have a great platform to go on to and be really successful, and we're really proud of them. You know, we give them that support and that kind of you know, financial support as much as anything, you know, get them to perform in wonderful venues like this and other venues like the Royal Overseas League. We have a great Christmas concert as well that we bring many people to, so it's a great platform not only for the financial help that we provide, but also for the opportunity to perform in these really prestigious locations.
It's wonderful to be here in the beautiful Leighton House, and we were here last year and we've been here for many years for our summer concert, but this year it's extra special as it's the 50th anniversary. We're featuring bursary winners from this year from the auditions we hold annually at Wigmore Hall, and then one bursary winner from last year, Georgina Cassidy, who won the Blackwater Valley Opera Festival Accompanist Prize. And then we have, you know, a number of winners, and there's only a selection of them today because they're featured throughout the concerts in our season. And then we're featuring the work of Harry O'Connor, who won the composition bursary funded by the Ireland Funds. And of course we have many wonderful supporters, Michael Allen Buckley and his wife Gianni, Lady Mary Clancy, the Ireland Funds of course, and yes, the collaboration with Blackwater Valley Opera Festival that Ailey mentioned as well. So it's really, really wonderful to have so much support and just this platform for the young musicians as well.
Deirdre, it's lovely to see you here supporting Irish heritage.
Oh, it's great to be here, Martin. It's just such a fabulous night. Irish Heritage, I wouldn't miss an event by Irish Heritage. The calibre of the artists they have is just second to none. I mean, we've just listened to two very different genres there, Georgina and then Fiacre and Katja. They're just amazing. You know, we're so lucky that Irish Heritage are promoting and investing in our youth, I guess, from home. We're very lucky.
And of course, it's a special year celebrating 50 years.
50 years, yeah, I can't believe that they're in existence since 1974. It's remarkable. I mean, it's a tribute to what they do and how good they are at what they do. I've never been to Leighton House before. It's an absolutely amazing venue. The acoustics in this room alone are just outstanding. It's a great venue.
I'm officially the treasurer and a trustee of Irish Heritage. At the moment I'm acting as deputy chairman, as my colleague Tom Scanlon is on sabbatical. This is the most amazing place. I've been here a few times before, and it's for anybody who's never been here before. It's a must-see. Absolutely incredible. Yeah, a unique property in London. One of those places not to be missed. Heritage objective is to provide funding through bursaries for classical Irish musicians, young musicians trained in most of the Irish classical musical colleges in Ireland, and students of Irish heritage based in the UK, ideally who want to do an MA at the Royal Academy, and that's a mixture of singers, musicians and composers. Hammersmith Irish Cultural Centre is flying at the moment. We've got an amazing team of people working there, and we're promoting more and more events all the time. Another must-see for any Irish person living in the UK or visiting London for the first time. We were lucky that we got some funding from Heritage Lottery and the Arts Council to refurbish the building during lockdown, so people, when they came back, then suddenly saw a completely different setup to what was there when we locked up.
Be getting home to see the folks at home for a little holiday during the year?
Yeah, we're going home in August, going back to Dublin, and I'll try and get down to Laois for a couple of nights as well to see the family down there. Yeah, so looking forward to getting home. It'll be lovely to get a break. It'll be really nice.
Busy time for you, and of course the ambassador. You're everywhere.
We're busy. Martin's at another event tonight, so I came here. Hopefully it'll wind down a little bit for August, and then it's all going to kick off again in September. But it's great, we're loving it. We're trying to get to as many places as we can, but it's a really enjoyable time, and we're at a very interesting time in English history in terms of politics and everything that's going on. So yeah, it's great to be here. We love it.
Irish heritage, they really promote lots of Irish things, including classical music.
Absolutely, and with their bursary scheme as well, they're giving people a chance, I guess, for education and to go further, maybe where they wouldn't have been able to do it before. So we're blessed to have them on our side, working for us over here. It's great.
We're very privileged to have Deirdre Fraser, who'll be coming from the embassy, the Irish embassy here in London, which is fantastic to have her. Lady Mary Clancy Hatch, who's one of our patrons, and Seamus McGarry, one of our patrons as well. So we're really lucky to have these really esteemed individuals who've done so much for the Irish community in London and the rest of the UK. So it's fantastic that they come, on a not so summery night to support us. It's wonderful.
We can't put on these concerts, we can't fund the bursaries without the generous support of these patrons, so it's wonderful. And of course, if anyone would be interested in supporting Irish heritage, would be extremely grateful. Any of the Irish community in London, or anyone with an interest in supporting young musicians as they start off in their careers. So yes, we'd be so grateful for that.
It was great to see Mrs. Deirdre Fraser from the Embassy of Ireland attending the concert and supporting the Irish heritage. We'll be back next week with some more stories from around the UK. Until then, take good care.